"2018 was full of great games, many I've yet to even play still. That said, here's my list of the top 18 games I played in 2018. This is my list and my opinion. You may or may not agree with my list, which is fine, and that's what makes us human. Just give my list a chance, you may find some great games you've not played yet, and you may just fall in love with them. Anyway, let's get things kicked off with...
Number 18.
Seriously Larry, Wet Dreams Don't Dry is a game I didn't know was coming out till it was just about out. I was shocked and I bought it on release day. Sat down, started recording for review, not knowing if it was going to be okay for YouTube. And if anyone should know, it'd be me, seeing as they took down my old channel. But I got this game that felt like a Larry game. I'd already reviewed this game. If you want to see that review, go ahead and check that video out. It's a great game if you like adventure games, and I finished this game the same night that I bought it. And that just shows to show how much fun this game is.
Number 17.
Okay, so number 17 is a little weird. Salt and Sanctuary technically did not come out this year. It had actually been out for a few years. And so maybe now you're wondering, why is this on my list? Well, it just got ported to Nintendo Switch, and I've been playing the heck out of this game. It's a Dark Souls put in a 2D world, and it plays well and is punishing and yet rewarding at the same time. It looks great and yet dark and hopeless at the same time. Make it a fun must-play for anyone who enjoys Dark Souls and would like more of that.
Number 16.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy is my childhood in a nutshell. Well, sort of. I've been playing video games since the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis came out. But I remember fondly spending many hours without a memory card trying to beat Spyro the Dragon in one sitting, and failing, only to start over again, and, well, you get the picture. I then enjoyed playing the remake recently, and I'm working on a review for each game now, so look forward to that and hopefully in the near future. Call it kinda late reviews for a reason. Anyway, the remake is done really well and deserves a place on this list.
Number 15.
Celeste is a game about climbing a mountain, yet it is also a game about depression and dealing with depression. Now you cannot run from depression, you cannot hide from depression, and you must come to terms with it. It's a game about accepting life's issues and working through them. It's a game about not doing everything yourself and relying on the help of others to get through the tough times in life. It's a game that really spoke to me, and had me crying tears of joy when I finished it and saying thank you to developers, knowing that they could not hear me in my room. It also has some great music, art, and gameplay controls which really help to make you want to finish it. This game is a must-play on the Nintendo Switch or on a PC or Xbox, which, by the way, it's free right now on Xbox Live Games with Gold.
Number 14.
Deltarune isn't even technically fully out yet, and we'll be waiting some time for the rest of the game, but I could not ignore Nest Thing that was released by Toby Fox, and does not let me down. It may not top Undertale's story and choices, since Deltarune tells you choice does not matter in this game, and you're free to kill, or well try to kill, everything in the game. Gone is the solo player, and now you have a team where you control two of them, and the third does what she wants, changing up how you think about how fighting each enemy, and it makes you want to play more Deltarune, and I cannot wait to see where it goes in the future.
Number 13.
Something that isn't really new is the Mega Man X Legacy Collection. However, I will not pass up a chance to play Mega Man X series again, and by that I mean the first four because those are the best in the series. While I do have both collections on my computer, it is a blast to play, and I enjoyed the new challenge mode, which is a great test against many bosses in the series, pushing your skills, knowledge, planning, and patience to the very test.
Number 12.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4 was not something I thought I'd be putting on this list. I first tried it out on a whim when they did the open beta, and when I played Blackout for the first time, I was hooked. See, I like the Battle Royale genre. I play a lot of it with my buddy Paul. We mostly played PUBG. We also play Fortnite and Ring of Elysium from time to time. Now that we both have Blackout, we've been playing that all the time, and we'd rather choose that over some of the other BR games at the moment.
Number 11.
Dragon Quest XI is a game I have not even played all the way through, and I have it on this list. It's just that good. It looks amazing, and it plays really well. Not too grindy. If you don't want to mindlessly be fighting lesser monsters, you can turn on auto battle to do it for you. If you enjoy RPGs, don't pass this game up, and there's a reason why it's so popular in Japan. Which, this game had released over there when I was in Japan, and you couldn't even find it in the stores there. So buy this game. It's available on both PS4 and PC. While the PC version was buggy at launch, they fixed a lot of it within the first month.
Number 10.
Sea of Thieves is a weird game for most people to see on this list. However, for my friend Nelson and me, this is a great time waster. We love sailing around exploring the world together, fighting other ships, winning and losing all the same. You goof off to do stupid stuff like jump off the boat while running from the Megalodon and trying to swim to the closest island before he eats us. The game is also improving for the better. If you played this at launch and found it kind of bland with fun mechanics, give it another shot. Now that this is so much more to do and see, Rare has put a lot of love and devotion to this game and will continue to do so for some time to come.
Number 9.
Mega Man 11 is a game I was surprised to be as good as it was. When Capcom was working for some time there, it seemed like they just didn't know what to do with the Blue Bomber. Then, Mega Man returned with some new abilities and a new art style. What we got was something great to play. It was not another mighty number 9 letdown. This showed that they knew how to make Mega Man relevant in this day and age, without too many changes to the classic formula we all know and love. If you played this game, avoid the Dr. Light challenges unless you want to rip your hair out in frustration.
Number 8.
Super Mario Party is something I was skeptical on at first. I was like, oh great, another Mario Party with wasted potential. Instead, what we got was something that returned to the formula we all know and love, with fun new minigames. I've not sunk as many hours as my girlfriend has in this game, but I never turned down a go at ruining another friendship over some silly minigames where we fight to pay for the most stars.
Number 7.
Dead Cells is a game I bought on a whim while I was still in early access. I fell in love with the art style and fun gameplay mechanics, which feel like Dark Souls on crack at times. Since dying in Dead Cells doesn't put you back to the last checkpoint. Instead, you lose everything except for a few permanent upgrades. You're sent back to the beginning of the game, with every level changed around, so it's never the same run twice. Sounds frustrating, yet some of the most fun I've had. In fact, I enjoyed it so much I bought it again on the Switch so I could play it on the go. Give Dead Cells a try.
Number 6.
Subnautica is a game I played very recently because it was free to own on PC from Epic Games Store, and I was always looking to get this game at a reasonable price. See, I was afraid I would buy this game and play it once or twice and then give it up. The exact opposite happened. The first time I played this game, I looked at the clock and 4 hours had passed, and it was 1:30 in the morning and I'd work in a few hours. The underwater mechanic, since the game takes place on Waterworld, which much better done than the movie and is not based on, is a story which is just about surviving, ramped up to curing the whole planet from a horrible infectious disease, and escaping the planet progresses. There's just a nice sense of what to do and work towards at all times. Great visuals to back the game. While it does have its share of issues, it isn't easily overlooked for how fun it is swimming and exploring an uncharted planet.
Number 5.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is a game I've been looking forward to even before I knew it existed. I was excited for the next Smash game when the Switch was announced. This is not a port of the Wii U game, this is something improved upon in every way. This game is really the ultimate in Smash games, and it'll be hard to top when they go to make the next one in a few years. It's a must-own on the Switch, and I'm working on making a review for this game, but I've not had a lot of time to play it since the holidays. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate brawls its way into number 5 on my list.
Number 4.
The Messenger is one game I didn't think I'd be putting so high on my list. Most people don't even know what this game is. Thanks to an article I'd read on Kotaku and then seeing Gerard the Completionist doing a video on this game, I was sold on it. Once I bought it for my Switch, I could not put this game down. I completed it 100%, and I should have done a review on this game, but I was too busy enjoying it and not recording it. Also to boot, the game will be getting DLC for free, adding on an all new area to the game in the near future. If you enjoy old school Ninja Gaiden, do yourself a favor and get this game. The Messenger slices its way into number 4.
Number 3.
Spider-Man, yes, it's spelled with a hyphen in the name, swings into 3rd place for me. When Insomniac Games announced that they were making a Spider-Man game, I was excited. Who else should do something like this in this day and age after all their other great open world games? This just seemed like something they were working their way up to all these years. Even if they had puddles that were not as big as they were during E3, this game is still great time, wonderful controls, and a spectacular story to boot.
Number 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece, and deserves all the rewards it has won for the amount of love and dedication the team put into it. All those extra hours really paid off in the end for the product they came out with. I already covered this game in my review, thus I'm not going into too much detail on it, but I would like to say this is a must play, and if you've not played it yet, it's the number 2 spot for me because of the wonky controls they have not improved upon with GTA 5.
Number 1.
When God of War was announced, I rolled my eyes. My thoughts were, oh great, another hack and slash game with little to no story and an angry guy yelling and killing everyone in his path. What I got was something I will never forget. A story about a father and his son and the struggle to get along with each other without the mother in the picture anymore. It's a very emotional tale with a lot of changes to the formula that God of War is known for. It's also filled with great music and visuals to back it up. The change of the gods to Norse mythology and the whole new combat system were all masterfully done. The team that worked on the game deserves all the praise the game got. This is why God of War, which won Game of the Year and made me yell out yes audibly when it won, this is why it is my #1 game of the year. There you have it. This is my list of games I enjoyed from 2018. Let me know what games you enjoyed in the comments down below. If you like this video, hit that like button. Don't forget to get yourself subscribed. I want to see this channel grow bigger than my last channel did in 2019. Share this video with your friends and family. I hope you all have a great year, and I look forward to see what's coming next year. Stay delightful, stay insane, have a good day. Peace.